Welcome to the Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics. Let's get started with the first topic. Have a look at the following footage.
Wait, is this a new...
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Holy shit, sorry, I was having stream problems. Wow, it's a new mystery dungeon. Wait, this is a remake of the first one. What? Oh my lord. Okay. Already a pretty good announcement. My expectations are pretty low, but that's pretty cool. Personally, I could never get into them, but that's cool. I never thought they would bother remaking the first game. That's cool. I'm all for that.
It's been about 15 years.
But yeah, sorry I missed the first part of that. I ended up joining when it started like with the 2020 on the screen. Because for some reason YouTube didn't automatically start the live broadcast. That was weird. I was on a still screen for a minute.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be released March 6th.
Wow, you're coming out in March? Oh my god, good luck. I'm definitely not playing that when it comes out. March is packed. You're crazy.
You'll be able to carry over your save data to the full version of the game once purchased. So please take this.
Oh, demo's a smart move though.
Sample of the fun. Now, for the other topic, I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
Man, that's crazy though. Of all the things they would remake, I was not expecting Mystery Dungeon. The first one.
I'm Masuda from Game Freak. Hello, and I'm Omori, also from
That was the only one I played actually. I played Red on GBA. But I couldn't really get into it. I just wasn't a fan of the structure.
Since their release last November. Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players.
All right, Sword and Shield update looks like. What are they gonna do?
And the Galar region is a vast one. We suspect you've had many new discoveries and fun encounters along your adventure. We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore. We've been working on plans for some time, in fact. This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Oh.
Downloadable expansions for the Pokemon Sword
DLC,
and Pokemon
huh?
Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Until now, we've sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous games, such as Pokemon Platinum version or Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. This expansion pass will be different from those
Interesting.
games. You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're
Interesting.
already playing with.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage. for
That's
you
a
so you'll be
smarter
able
way to do it. If it means that they don't have to release a new game every year, I'm like, yeah, just make a DLC.
Please have a look.
Just make a DLC, man. They should have done this, but... I mean, it is concept art. A Slowpoke. Galarian Slowpoke. Man, this reminds me of looking at, like, anime PVs before the season starts. It's like, look at all this art! It makes sense, though, since it's pretty early. But yeah, I'm down for them doing DLC. I know this might get some heat. You know, people might be complaining on Twitter. But listen, if they were gonna release to you the same game, or almost the same game again in a new, like, package, I'd rather it be DLC. This is like Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, the final mix version being like DLC. It's like, listen, if it's between that or selling you a new game again with slight adjustments, because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I know it has it disappointed a few people. You know, I'd much rather them do it like this. Just make it DLC. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that last section there with all that snow and like a church looks really cool. Reminds me of Sky the Third, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually... Oh, the Reggies are here. Whoa. These swarms look out of control. They just had to cover up Slowbro's face. It's another Firebird. That's cool though, yeah. It's all the legendary birds Galarian forms looks like. God, the Gigantamax Venusaur looks crazy. Ah, okay. So I guess it's all their Gigantamax swarms for the 3 starters. The Isle of Armor. Huh. Interesting. Wait, aren't they showing the same art again? Am I missing something, or did the stream, like, just repeat? I feel like they just repeated the exact same footage again. What? No, it's on the live feed. Are they really just padding this out? Am I crazy? They just repeated the same footage. There we go. That was weird, dude. I was... I was confused for a second, for real. Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor. Okay, that's why they repeated it. Oh, man. So each version has its own type of DLC? Man, the Crown Tundra looks way cooler. I'm sorry. I love snow environments way more. Now, what is the CG opening? Legendaries? Okay. Didn't really get a good look at them, but they look alright.
What did you think of this first look?
It was a lot of art, but it was good art.
And the Pokemon Shield expansion pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020, and the Crown Tundra, planned to be released in
Ah, okay.
If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield expansion pass, You'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
Okay.
Each part offers a different adventure.
That's cool though, yeah. I'd rather sorry. I'd rather they do this than make it a retread, like an enhanced version of the same game, but you're going through the same steps all over again. If anything, in some ways this is kind of more ambitious to just have a game added on top of the actual game. You know, kind of like Black and White 2. So, I'm down for it. I still haven't played Sword and Shield, but I like this approach better than, you know, feeling like they need to release another game again.
Hello, I'm Tani from Game Freak. I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak. So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas. Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful...
Man,
you'll find
you ever feel like the concept art looks so pretty, but you know the game won't live up to that? Gosh. I hate being negative, but it really does look nice.
There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship.
Oh man, I really like those designs.
This is Mustard, who will become your mentor.
Frickin' Mustard.
He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well. In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a Poison-type user. When playing with the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you will be training with April, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both training hard so they can someday have a gym and stadium to call their own. Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story.
Oh my god.
Kubfu.
I love it.
It's a fighting-type Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded
That
dedication.
frickin' face on Kubfu.
As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon. Once you complete your training together with Kubfu, it will be able to evolve into
Yo, that's sick.
Urshifu is a Pokemon with two distinct styles. There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed. There is also
Wait, did it say it was just dark type, not fighting dark?
Fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
Wait, fighting type, water type. Whoa, interesting. So it can change types? That's kind of cool.
Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different
Yeah, that was the deal with that.
You'll be able to evolve your Kubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during
Interesting.
Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a
very interesting,
and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions.
Man. That's a cool
We
one.
also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace.
Yeah, you could have just cut it off at Rillaboom, it's fine. I'm kidding. I love Rillaboom.
During your adventure in the
I'm
Isle of
biased.
Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to
I like how Inteleon's is just like a... It's just a, like, big sniping point advantage. I love it.
As smooth and fun as possible. There are new fashion items. And you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your
Now
body.
you too can become Marnie.
We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Question is on the price, but it's not bad.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area, which has a theme of exploration. I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields, and even deep inside Pokemon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during Max Raid battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure. Legends say this Pokemon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by its graceful,
Oh my lord.
movements. Get ready
It
to
looks like it's got a big
experience
berry on
never-before-told
its head.
story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
What happens if you eat it?
The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well. This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra. Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes. You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary
Yo,
Pokemon
Dialga though, let's
in the
go.
Crown Tundra, including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play.
Cool.
It also appears
That's
that
a fun way to do it, you know, because like
also waiting to be found somewhere in this
mystery
island.
like gifts is just like it's easy to do.
Combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will be added.
That's kind of cool.
Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region, where players are able to move around freely and control the game.
Okay.
To connect with other trainers and play with them too.
The fact that it's wild area is, I think people are gonna like that, but
You'll be able to engage in
we'll
match
see
raid
if
battles against Pokemon that haven't previously
if
appeared
they're gonna try to have like a full story or anything, and it's just one area. We'll see how they handle it.
do on the Isle of Armor.
Hopefully they're just like short stories and they're not trying to go for like a huge length and like pad it out. But
Bring you more information about them in
concepts
future videos, so please
sound.
stay
It's
tuned.
good. We'll see how it goes.
What did you think? We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content, so you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come.
Thank you, Mr. Tani. On the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see some familiar Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. There will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokemon mentioned before.
Additionally, we'll be distributing free updates for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
Ah, okay.
Players will also be able to bring over Pokemon to their games from the cloud service Pokemon Home, as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs. Pokemon Home is planned to launch in February.
Okay, and Home comes out February. Alright.
We intend to release even more details before then, so please wait just a little bit longer.
Wow, still no updates on that despite it coming out in February.
Finally, we have
Really?
some more news for our Pokemon
All right.
Sword and Pokemon Shield players. Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild area. Face these powerful Pokemon with your friends. There will also be a software update going live available later today. Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run
Oh,
into
cool.
Eevee.
Yeah, so there's like little cameos for
You'll
like the
also
future
encounter a
rivals.
Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it and add it to your team. Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra.
Okay.
Don't forget to check it out.
It's gonna be a lot of slow bros for a
What do you
minute.
think?
Slow King's gonna be,
Today, we've finally been able
gonna
to
be
show
late.
you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
Whether you're just starting with Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy. Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which
Let's see, how we doing on time?
Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be available
9:51.
for pre-purchase
Yeah, it's probably gonna
in
end
the
soon.
eShop later today.
30. Okay. Whoa, it kind of just cut off immediately. What? What happened with YouTube? Hold on. Oh, that's super jarring. Hold on. Let me go back, guys. For some reason, it cut off the ending. The last thing I saw was like 30 bucks each, did it say? Wow, what happened? YouTube, come on. Hold on. Let me go back, guys. That's super dumb. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it seems like everybody else got that too. What? What happened? Oh, what? Is it on Twitch? Bro, what? It seems like that wasn't just me. That was everybody. It just abruptly cut there. Nope, and I go to the Switch one and it's over. Man, that's crazy though. That's crazy. So apparently, I guess it ended abruptly, but I'm trying to see if anybody in chat on Twitch, like, it also happened to them. No idea. Man, though, people are not gonna be happy with that. People are really not gonna be happy with that. With like 30 bucks each, like, bro, that's... I don't know. We'll have to see on that price. You know, we'll just have to see. But let me see if I can go back and like find some of that footage. Like, did it just abruptly cut? What was up with that? Yeah, let me go back here a sec. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 30 bucks each. I don't know. Wow, yeah, it just cuts off there. Guys, what it just abruptly cuts. Oh, that's super dumb. That's the first time that's ever happened. Weird. Okay, so I'm not crazy, I guess. Alright, well, I guess that's the whole direct. So, let me see what's going on Twitter first before I give my thoughts. Alright, looks like nothing crazy. People are just already complaining about the price on Twitter. Alright. Let me just give my thoughts on that. So, I'm of two minds. Some people complain about expansion pass pricing a lot of the time, and it's unfounded. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind got some flack because it's like $30. But that's gonna have a completely new cutscenes, new playable characters. You know, like, it's gonna be worth it. Same thing with Monster Hunter World Iceborne, you know, that was almost the price of a full game. But I knew that was going to be worth it, because if you play Monster Hunter, you know you're super invested into it, and you're going to have a super fun time. Like, I love Iceborne. Iceborne's one of, like, my favorite games that I played last year. So, expansions and that price, if it warrants them, you know, they can usually defend that price pretty well. It just depends. Sometimes some companies overprice the expansions and it doesn't feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, as they say. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see on all of that. Personally, $30 for each of them, like, which basically means that if you get both, you're paying $60. You're paying the price of a full game for both of those. So I'm hoping that together they are worth it, but we'll have to see. Personally, for me, I'm probably still not going to get them, just because I haven't even played Sword and Shield. Personally, for me with the series, I've just been burnt out, and it's weird. Like, I say burnt out as if I've played any games like recently. The last one I played was like X and Y, and then, like, you know, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, and it just passed me by. Despite me loving Gen 3, it just passed me by. Didn't get into Sun and Moon. You know, like, it's been years for me, and yet whenever I look back into the series, it still hasn't changed enough for me, if that makes sense. It still looks and feels the same, so I never really have the drive to get back into it. And Pokemon is charming, you know, I love the art style, I love the new Pokemon and everything, but it's not enough for me to play because I'm someone that doesn't do competitive. So just going for like a casual run through the story, it's really not worth it anymore for me, just because I play all kinds of JRPGs and like a lot of different series on stream, and they really gotta be engaging for me, and I really gotta make sure I'm gonna 100% enjoy them if I'm gonna put in the time like that and like stream them and everything. And Pokemon for me just isn't, I don't know, it's getting a little stale, if I'm being honest. But listen, this isn't like a Pokemon rant, you know, I'm just watching the direct and giving my thoughts. So long story short, I hope they make that price worth it. Otherwise people are gonna be pissed, and I do not want to deal with more Pokemon drama. Oh my god, we just got done with last year. Please. This is gonna be the thing people are gonna be complaining about for a while on Twitter today. You know. We'll see. But you know, I think if it justifies the price, it's fine. If it doesn't, then oh boy. Well, we'll see. I can't assume that it's not gonna be worth it. But who knows? The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake was pretty cool, though. That was an announcement I wasn't expecting. I'm personally definitely not going to get it because it's coming out in March. Oh my god, what are they thinking? March? March of all... What is... I need to understand, like, is there something with, like... I guess it's the end of, like, the first quarter, right? Like, maybe that's it? I haven't looked it up, and I'm like, what is so enticing about March? And I think it's just that people want to get into like Q1, you know, like at the latest, I guess. But man, it's crazy. March is freaking stacked, bro. Like, if there isn't a game you want, I don't know what to tell you. Either that or early April with games like Cyberpunk and all that, you know, like somewhere within that time frame. Damn, it's pretty stacked for 2020. But yeah, it was a pretty okay Pokemon Direct. Nothing too crazy. But let me check one last time. Let me just double check the YouTube page or something. Did they like upload a corrected version? Because who knows, maybe there was like a tease for something else at the end and we just didn't get to see it because it abruptly cut. That was very jarring. Okay, looks like there's the official Direct. Let me see the beginning since I missed it actually. Okay, so it looks like I just missed like the first few minutes. And they mentioned 2006. And then it's an old school GBA text box. Man, I would have recognized that reference. Yeah, that's cool because they start off with the old GBA game. That's cool. Yeah, and then that's when I showed up with the 2020. I showed up right when the remake was revealed. I really do love the art style, though. It reminds me of like a Winnie the Pooh art style almost, you know. It's got that storybook like aesthetic to it. That's so crazy, though. I can't believe they bothered remaking it. Man. Who knows, maybe I'll actually mess with it. Yeah, then there's like some mega forms too that are showing up. Interesting, man. Interesting. Now, let me go to the end.
You'll be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update for your game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today. Pokemon will continue to try new things.
Okay, just some clothing items. And you can see that you can buy the expansion pass in-game.
Around the world. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, yeah, and that's it. We didn't really miss anything. I just had to be sure, so I had to double check before I ended this recording. But yeah, pretty much what I said before. Just hopefully it's worth it. But yeah, $30 is it's normal for an expansion, yes, but that's usually for like all of the expansion. This is basically a $60 expansion combined, which everybody's gonna want both of them. So if it's worth it for you, then you know, go for it, but we'll just have to see. And I say be a little skeptical just because of the fact that they've never done DLC like this. I'm not saying, you know, don't buy it, but just, you know, it's their first time. I'm just saying wait and see how it goes. I'd honestly would advise not to pre-order just to be safe, but hey, I mean, it's your money. I ain't gonna judge. I'm not gonna be that person. But you never know. When a company does like DLC like this expansion for the first time, I have no idea where it's gonna go. So that's why I keep saying, like, you know, hopefully it's worth it and everything. But we'll see. I'm just keeping a level head. But regardless, hopefully I don't see too much Twitter drama today. And yeah, that's it. It's just it was a pretty good direct. I wasn't expecting much. Pokemon Directs are pretty short and brief, so it's cool. Weirdly enough, I'm more excited for that Mystery Dungeon remake, but I'm still not gonna get it, so that kind of sums up my thoughts. It's a pretty good announcement if you're a Pokemon fan, but if you're kind of worn out like me, it was alright. It was alright, you know. But Yeah, sorry about recording that. Like, I'm probably gonna, like, edit this recording a little bit, you know, and, like, sync it up to the direct footage. Because, unfortunately, yeah, I could not stream it on OBS. It was giving me issues with the display and window capture. I just could not use any of them. It just gave me a white screen. I even tried resetting the PC and everything, so that's unfortunate. So this is the best that I could do, like, you know, last minute. I was like, well, screw it. Might as well let you guys know, you know, what I think about all this stuff. But yeah, I'll try and be quick to edit this and just, like, put it out. So we'll see you guys, later. Have a good one. And, probably streaming more, later today. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and edit this before I head out to the gym. But you guys have a good one, and take care. Later, dudes.